Hello everybody, happy Friday, hope you're doing very, very well, and today is quite a momentous day. I can finally add this club to my collection, 10.5 years of collecting shirts, and for some reason I hadn't added this one to it. I have all of the big clubs now. I have Chelsea, and I also have the one that is in here. This is a very special shirt. I hope it looks as good as it does online. And also, it's probably a shirt that a few of you picked up. It's been very, very popular. So let's just get it open, see what it is, and I can finally tick off this club for my collection. Without further ado, here it is. Ta-da! So we've got that thing. We have the shirts. Do we have a trading card? We do indeed. Who is the trading card going to be? It is... There it is. Of course, it is Ronaldo. The Brazilian Ronaldo. So, this here is the shirt. I reckon a lot of you will recognize this one regardless. This is going to be good. So, let's get it open. Throw that to side. Now then, here is the rear of the shirt. Now, looking from this angle, you might not necessarily think much is going on. It depends what the light picks up. It's got this sort of a darker red colour. You've got some trims, a little bit of gold possibly. Now, if I bring it closer, depending on how the camera picks it up, there is some detailing going on there. A little bit subtle, possibly. In person, you can see it a little bit more. Let's bring it around to the front, because who could this shirt belong to? There it is. We have the tags. We have the tags. Probably one of the most recognizable shirts around. Most of you will familiarize with this one. Even if it does have an alternative crest, it is for sure there. This is a beautiful, beautiful shirt. This darker red and the gold, it could only be fitting for a celebratory shirt. Very, very shiny. And again, you've got that detailing that runs across the front. So you all know who this is for, but I will dress the mannequin. If you've not seen this one for whatever reason, I'll give you a little bit of explanation as to what this shirt is all about. Well, there it is. There is the football shirt, and I can finally say that I am a proud owner of a Bayern Munich football shirt. This is their 125-year anniversary shirt that they released probably over a month ago now, and it is absolutely magnificent. I bought this one from Classic Football Shirts. It cost me £76.49 after 10% discount, which probably meant it was one of the cheapest places to buy it from, specifically with free shipping. Also, a surprise, surprise, they have sold out of all sizes. In fact, it's sold out everywhere. It's sold out on the Bayern Munich website, it's sold out on Adidas website, Pro Direct Soccer, wherever you would be buying it from. It ain't there. Now, they do have ladies' sizes available. So, ladies, if you want to pick up one of these, it's there. Guys, if you want to wear a ladies' fit, go for it. And I think they also have some kids' sizes available, though that might be a bit of more of a squeeze to get into. So, Bayern Munich are a football team from Munich, which is in Germany. We are learning things today, aren't we? And based on this shirt, I'm going to guess that they were founded in 1900. Quite easy whole numbers to work with there. They play in the Bundesliga and have never been relegated, though they weren't one of the founding members, so they haven't played in every Bundesliga season. So that's a little bit of something there. Now, this season, they're most likely going to win it. They've got quite a handy lead against the people in second. So in a few games' time, they probably will have secured another league title. Last season, though, was a little bit different. It was quite spectacular, actually, because they finished in third place, which is maybe more remarkable than Leverkusen going the entire season unbeaten. Usually Bayern Munich just win the league, but I suppose that is the Harry Kane effect for you. Now, this shirt is manufactured by Adidas, which shouldn't surprise you because they've been partnered with them since 1974. And their current partnership doesn't expire until 2030, where well, let's be honest, they're going to just extend it, aren't they? But maybe they want to go with Macron or Kappa or something cool. No, you're going to stick with Adidas? Fine, I suppose they do occasionally release some pretty nice shirts. So it has a alternative crest, which I love an alternative crest, of course. It is celebrating 125 years of this famous and successful football club in Germany. Speaking of crests, we have embossed within the material pretty much all, not all of them, but most of them, of the crests that the club have used historically. I love historical crests and just being able to scan through and see what they've used. They've had some pretty funky designs. Some of them have been pretty terrible, I'll be honest. It's really basic, but I love it, and I love the idea that everything's represented. What they've also done is, I think the club have played at 3 different stadiums in their history, and there's sort of influence with regards to that in there. So it's definitely a tribute to the club. It was actually worn in a game, which is great. They wore it in a match against Bochum, which they went 2-0 up and lost, which was, again, quite remarkable. So, unfortunately, this is associated with a pretty unbelievable result. So, but apparently, it did look quite good on the pitch. So, I suppose that's the key thing. You've got a little bit of a sort of tag at the bottom there, which is like a little tribute saying 125 years, and it has the actual date of founding. And then that's kind of it. You have the Adidas Trefoil logo, which I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any Adidas shirt with that in my collection. I've got probably over 40 Adidas shirts. I'll have to double check that, but I think this is the first version of that, so that's a little bit handy. Now, this shirt is the standard version of the shirt. It's the basic version. There was a release of a limited version. It came in a box, which, looking up there, you can see that would have been quite interesting to me. It was limited to 1,900 pieces, which wouldn't have been the smallest number, but as you can imagine, a club the size of this one, that would have been exceptionally difficult to get to, even if it was 5,000 of the releases. Now, I didn't even try and go for that. It might have even just been locked to members anyway. But it looks cool. The box is really smart, and I think you can buy it online, reselling for like €400. It's a lot of money. It's nice, but I'm pleased with this one, and considering this one sold out very quickly, it's still going to be quite sought after in the future. And I suppose the reason why I didn't pick up a Bayern Munich shirt up until now was twofold, really. The first one is quite easily, it's a very popular club, and it's never going to be a case where I can't buy a Bayern Munich shirt. You go into any sort of Sports Direct in the UK, there's probably going to be some sort of Bayern shirt somewhere, at least if you go to one of the decent ones. So it's usually, if they pop up, I'll wait. Whereas if I get a random club from Nigeria or Venezuela, it's probably going to be, I get the opportunity now, and if I don't do it, I'm never going to get it again. So that's the reason why I put it off. And secondly, I'll be honest with you, a lot of Bayern Munich shirts I don't really care about. They're not really that interesting to me. I'm not a great fan of red football shirts, which probably shouldn't surprise you as a Chelsea fan. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a red one right here. But a lot of their home shirts have been a little bit not that interesting. Though, their third shirt from this season is beautiful. I'd seen that in person when I went to Classic Football Shirts. I saw the authentic version, so this is just like standard material. I saw the authentic version. It's like a cream colour, not too dissimilar to the Chelsea away shirt from this season. It's beautiful. And if this didn't exist, I would have picked up the third shirt for sure. Even the away shirt's interesting design, but I wanted to go for something a little bit classy. That third shirt also has the Trefoil logo, I think I remember as well. So, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I couldn't. Well, I could have picked ball whatever I want, I suppose, ultimately. But this one, I suppose, going forwards is going to be a little bit more special. Now, typically next season they're probably going to release something even better, and I probably wish I would have waited. But this one is certainly more than acceptable. So there we go. That comes to the end of the video. I've got pretty much all of the major clubs in sort of Europe ticked off. I think I have Sevilla to pick up, and Club Bruges. We've got most of them already ticked off. I suppose if you expand it to the world, I still need to get like Boca Juniors. Surprised I've not gone with those. They've just released a special shirt which has stars on it. That one's interesting. I haven't got Racing Club either, or Independiente, Sao Paulo. And there's probably some Japanese, Korean clubs that I need to pick up as well. So, but for the majority of it, we've got all of the big clubs. And that's it, really. Very, very cool. Very, very smart. And if any of you were lucky enough to grab it, I'm sure you'll agree that this is truly a wonderful shirt. So, guys, thank you for watching my video as always. It's going to be the weekend. Hope you have a great one. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.